Good morning, everybody, and welcome into Spirit of Life Alchemy. This is your morning message tarot reading for Friday, the 28th of July 2023. So, we've got some astrology for today, following on from yesterday's reading. From the UK, sort of in the early hours of this morning, the moon is going to move from Scorpio into Sagittarius. Then it's going to form a trine to the sun in Leo, then a square to Saturn in Pisces, and a square to Mars in Virgo, forming. It's not quite a T square. Well, it is because the moon moves so fast. There's about sort of the square to Saturn is in the morning, the square to Mars is in the evening. And when was it? When did so I was just looking at I'm just looking back to see when Mars was opposite Saturn. Oh, that was on the 20th, so just over a week ago. So yeah, it's moved on from that, but the moon is going to form a square to Saturn first, and then later in the day form a square to Mars. We also have Mercury forming a quincunx to Pluto before moving into Virgo. So we find ourselves, if you're awake in the middle of the night or in a different part of the world, in my dreams I will be rising like a phoenix, with new motivations as the moon moves into Sagittarius. There's challenges to pause and check in with ourselves before taking action. Ideas need transforming, and then new plans and strategies set in motion as we take action. Okay, so let's do some cards and see what the cards have to say for today. We're going to use the Work Your Light cards, and we're going to have the Cat People Tarot. So let's see, what do we need to know? What do we need to know for today? Friday the 28th. Very slippery and dribbly today. Apologies. Let's get back to this. What do we need to know for today? Friday the 28th of July 2023. Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies for our highest and greatest good? Let's see, what do we need to know? Okay, so at the bottom we have Unbound. Releasing soul patterns, contracts and past lives. That sounds very much Scorpio into Sagittarius energies, that rising like a phoenix, especially as we have Mercury quincunx in Pluto, that sort of deep soul level transformation energy going on as well. Then we have Inner Temple Devotion. Tune into the portal of your heart. That's sort of Virgo energy, your daily devotions and everything. Make your daily devotions about your heart. And then Priestess. Okay. How are you being called to step up and lead? It could be a question to ask yourself today. This could be the pause. That could be the pause before taking action. Could be to reflect on that question. How are you being called to step up and leading yourself as much as anybody else? Okay, so yeah, a time we're releasing the old patterns. This is definitely a continuation on from yesterday's energies. Tuning into our heart, our happy place, and then seeing what we're being called on to do. So let's see, what do we need to know for today, Friday the 28th of July? Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies for our highest and greatest good? What do we need to know? Let's see. Okay, oops. I've got the pack upside down. Okay, so we've got the sun. Again, we had this yesterday. The sun in the centre. Going into the past, we've got the world. That was in the subconscious yesterday. Completing a cycle. Rejuvenation, judgment. Okay, and then the Two of Cups. Devotion, that tune into the portal of your heart. And then moving into the Fool. Okay, so yeah, we're at a crossroads and a transition. Clarifiers, we've got the Six of Wands, we've got the Three of Wands, and we've got the Knight of Swords. And at the bottom, we've got the Six of Cups, we've got the Two of Wands, we've got the King of Wands, we've got Strength, and we've got the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so nice energy. Okay, so we're still in that solar energy from yesterday. Shining our light and connecting to our core identity. We've brought a cycle to a close. The world has gone into the past. Let me just show you, that's the Sun card. Okay, that's where we are. And I love the lion in this, very Leo energy. And the sun is in Leo at the moment. This is what we're being asked to look at. Who we are now, our core identity. The story we tell ourselves, who are we? Okay. And what does your story say about you? We're rewriting our story. The old stories, we're letting go of that. It's falling away. And we're writing our new story. And it's a story of rejuvenation, of rebirth, of evolving into the next higher vibration, ascended version of ourselves. All the energy in this card is going upwards, which I love about it, even sort of the bubbles and everything. And there's a real sense of transcendence, which I like. So that's our foundation today. And we're unbound. So when you're bound, it sort of holds you down and it keeps you tied down. But when you're unbound, when you've released the soul patterns, the contracts and the past lives, brought those to an end with the world, then we're unbound and we can transcend. Okay, the message from above, the support from Spirit, the Two of Cups, this inner temple, devotion, tune into the portal of your heart, the Two of Cups. That's what we're being asked to do. This new, I just sense the joy and the open-heartedness from this card of just opening up and expanding. And I get a real sense of that today with this spread. And we're stepping out into a new journey, a new story of us, a new beginning. Maybe we are stepping into leadership with the priestess here. Maybe we're uncovering our priestess identity. How are you being called to step up and lead? As I said before about contemplate that. Sorry, my nose is just really itchy again. The spirit is just all around, just being tickle, tickle, tickle with my nose. So the clarifiers, the Six of Wands, victory. Okay, we've overcome something. We've closed a chapter out and we're starting a new chapter from a victorious footing. Contemplating what we want to manifest now, the Three of Wands here. Okay, we've done the hard work, we're on the new cycle, and it's like, what do you want to manifest here? Yesterday we had the Magician in the foundation place, reminding us that everything is within us and we manifest our lives from within. And then we've got the Knight of Swords, messages coming in. This is Gemini card as well. For me, the Knights are the mutable signs. The mutable air is Gemini. Information coming in, communication, that inspiration of being sparked and excited by conversations that you have with people and things like that. If you're anything like me, I have conversations like this where I'm just taken up and inspired and sparked by conversations with people. Gets me flowing, and I'm getting that sense from this Knight of Swords card. What's going on in the subconscious is we've got the Six of Cups here. Okay, and getting a sense of gaining strength from the past. When I first looked at these chalices, what I got was urns of ashes from old parts of us, old lifetimes, who we've been before, and how sometimes we can look into our past lives and things like that for healing and things. But also to gain the wisdom that we then bring through as we look into sort of the potential of where we're going next with the Two of Wands here. The possibilities, the potentials, the looking out and just seeing it all there before you. Where do you want to go next? From an empowered place, we've got the King of Wands here with the Strength card. So the Strength card is the Leo card, seeing that connected to the sun, being in our core identity. These three cards together, the King of Wands, the Strength card, and the Sun card. That really knowing who we are, being in our core identity, strength. When all that comes together, it opens up new opportunities. The Page of Pentacles. Sorry, not the Page of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles. A new concrete thing, concrete, tangible thing we're building in the physical world. And I'm seeing that as being connected to the Virgo energies. We've got Mars in Virgo and Mercury joining it today. So we're starting to, ground things and combine our thoughts and our actions into creating something in the physical world. So that's your reading for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope it resonated for you. If it did, please do like, share and subscribe to the channel. Just dropped a card there. If you'd like a personal reading from me, then please email me at the email address below this video in the descriptions box. Have a wonderful day, and until tomorrow, thank you for watching.